So the sources of data can be a bunch of different places. Amazon's a really good place to get information from. The brand's websites themselves are good places to get information from. And basically, in this sheet here, we actually just save the links to where every review came from. This way, later, if you want to QA this sheet, right? If you see some weird trends, you can just pull some pivot tables, get a sense of you can analyze this data. This is why it's in this format, right? So you can make pivot tables. The dashboards are based on SQL queries, but essentially all the reviews here are just coming from the product pages for these samples, right? The sample data, and you can actually we could probably search the text and find it. Yep. So here we go. So here's some of the reviews, and essentially the idea is these manually get scraped. So these get scraped manually. We pull them in, we save them, and then we do some classifications on them, which we'll go through more later. And then when we go through the process and look at how this gets created, it's an iterative process. So we take everything we learned here, and we also cross-reference in other places on the internet. So a lot of looking at blogs, like Reddit, different blogs, different scholarly articles on similar topics, and really just try to find more information, because reviews, like, it's inevitable that there's always going to be some level of fake reviews, or people are motivated to leave reviews because maybe they were incentivized to, right? The brand paid them. It happens all the time. I'm not saying that's what happened with these brands, but it is something to pay attention to. So it's nice to compare this to another source. Reddit's a really good place, and it's not impossible, right? There's some fake stuff that happens there too. But there's different blogs and scholarly articles on some of the topics as well. So um, this research tab here also has a lot more information for essentially on the topics of these products and these items. And same thing when we get into, like, how to make this, right? With the secret sauce, how to do this yourself. If you're a marketer, you're trying to learn, or a brand, or if you're an agency, all that's going to be in here too. But high level, again, just showing this, like, the different sources of information. Between the research tab and then the mind reviews tab, there's several different places this data is coming from, and it's based on several brands. It's really trying to identify all the different ways that these products can be promoted in different language to use.